And as I also said not so long ago, Instrumental are in the house. Playing a track by the guys right now. This one is called Forbidden. And it is badness. Check it out. Chapter, we're live on Pyro. Track in the background once again, sounds of Instrumental, Forbidden. Alright lads, welcome to the studio.
Hello Matt, how you doing?
I'm okay, thanks. You're looking a little bit red-eyed. Have you been in the pub?
yeah, I'll just say yeah.
Some forbidden goings on.
Yeah.
So welcome, hello to you too as well. Damon over there. So yeah, first of all, thanks for coming in tonight.
It's all good. Pleasure to be here. Been meaning to do this for a long time, I think.
Yes,
getting one of your radio stations with you, so yeah.
Yes, we have. Good to be here at last anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, so you've been working really hard in the studio of recent, down at the zoo.
Yeah.
And this is one of the more recent fruits of your labour. Do you want to give us a little bit of info on that?
Well, it's just a track that we wrote when we were doing some slower tempo stuff a little while ago, and I can't really give you much more information on it. I'm not sure what we're doing with it yet. I think that may be the first time it's been played, so yeah, it's called Forbidden, and it's a little 140 number, I think. Is that right, Dee? So, yeah.
Cool. We're liking that. Exclusive business.
Yeah.
Right, so this is another thing of yours that we're going into now. More on a down-tempo tip. This tune is wicked. I've been playing it out so much.
Really? That's good to know, man.
Yeah, I've got a little bar residency that I do once a month. And yeah, this has been going down nicely.
Get the people dancing?
Yes.
Good.
Alright, we're going to get some info on this one in a little while, but for now we're going to let it roll out. Instrumental, Leave It All Behind. In the studio with me, Flight, the next chapter. It's Pyro. Leave It All Behind by Instrumental. So fellas, let's go to Damon this time. Can we get a bit of info on this track, please?
Just a bit of a slow tempo thing, electro-ish. I've been listening to a lot of electro stuff like that, so it's feel good. Maybe just a little bit slower.
Yeah, cool. What kind of artists are you into at the moment?
Silly amount.
Well, you're talking electro.
Yeah.
Well, timeless artists like Drexia, Ultradyne, and more recent sort of Jimmy Egger, bigger produced sort of electro vibes. Just Detroit electro. I mean, people get twisted when you talk about electro these days, and they think you're on about something really big and cheesy, which I think is the commercial side of it. But no, we're talking like old school Detroit electro, just for the record.
Wicked. So, did you say whether this one is being released anytime soon on your label, Nonplus?
The one we just played?
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be coming on Nonplus sometime later in the year, I should imagine.
Excellent. So, what was it what gave you the impetus to start your own label, I guess is the next question.
Oh, well. There's a lot of reasons, but, mainly I think it all comes back down to having complete freedom to do what you want.
Yeah.
And, full control over, every aspect of it, the music, the money, the look, everything, it's just like, it's what every artist wants to do, I think, so.
For sure, yeah.
That's it, really.
Well, in this day and age where sales of vinyl and even downloads are just diminishing by the month and by the year, I think it does make sense a lot of the time for artists to do their own label.
Yeah.
Reasons, as you just said.
Well, yeah, that's right. I mean, you just want full control over it to make it work as well as you can, and if it doesn't work out, then you've only got yourself to blame. But, doing it yourself really gives you the drive and motivation to make it as best as what it can be. So
So talking about the look of it, I understand you do all of the instrumental design work, Damon.
Yeah, it's something we've scrapped loads of ideas so far, but I think we come up with something now.
Okay, so is that what you do full time?
No.
Okay, it's just a little sideline hobby.
Yeah, it's just something I've always enjoyed, like graphics design and stuff like that. So
yeah,
I think he could do, but he doesn't. But he underestimates himself. He designed the sleeve and all the stickers and all that for the Aptitude release on Exit, which looked wicked. So
it did.
Like I say, he's being modest.
What does the name Nonplus actually mean?
It means basically if you're nonplussed, you're a little bit, you're completely you're perplexed, you're completely confused as to what you've just seen or heard. So it's just sort of like but basically on the concept of our music just being a little bit to the left and a little bit different. We just thought Nonplus was kind of fitting, maybe a little bit extreme, but kind of fitting at the same time.
Cool. Right, so I think we should move into another track.
Yeah.
This one is forthcoming on Darkestral very soon, and it's on the Sepia Tones EP, right?
That's right, yeah.
Shout to the Dark Star.
Yeah, Rico, big up, mate.
This one's very deep. So if you've just joined us, it's Flight, the next chapter, live on Pyro. I'm in the studio with Instrumental. We're going to be playing through a few more of their tracks, chatting about some more different things. But for now, sit back, relax, enjoy the beats. This one is Photograph, forthcoming on Darkestral.
listening to The Next Chapter with DJ Fly.
Once again, the sounds of Photograph forthcoming on Dark Estral. The Sepia Tones EP. When is this one due out in the shops, Al?
I'm hoping it's going to be out by the end of February.
Cool.
It very much should be, so.
And is that going to be limited edition again?
I think there might be a 500 limited run, and then, yeah, same way, like black vinyl repress after that, but I couldn't tell you any colours because I don't find out until I get to see it, so.
Okay. Maybe if Rico's listening, he could give us a bit more info.
Yes,
give it a
Rico,
plug.
come on, yeah, give us a ring, mate.
So I also know that you've been working on a few collaborations at the moment. There's one thing that I've heard.
Oh yeah?
That I don't think you're going to let me talk about, because I know you haven't brought the tune with you.
You said this earlier. Did you tell me what it was?
No, I didn't. No? I'll say it off mic, just in case.
Go on then.
No, I said off mic.
All right, we're going to turn it down.
Right, so this is one of your collaborations, right?
No, this is just instrumental called Dead Zone. We were just having some fun on the mixing desk, just twisting up the EQs on the bass lines, just like old No U-Turn style.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to Nico, my old mate. And yeah, this was the result of a one-day dirty session.
Good time in there.
Yeah.
And this is on the same Sepia Tones EP, right?
Yeah, it is. There's going to be this Photograph, a track by us at D-Bridge called Translucent, and another little dirty one called D-Tune, which is also us and D-Bridge.
Wicked. info@pyroradio.com, pyroradio@hotmail.co.uk if you're on your MSN. Get in touch. Stop having fun in the studio. It's Flight. I'm here with Instrumental.
Yeah.
Previous tune you just heard was... Remind us, Al.
Dead Zone. Yeah, Dead Zone. Was it? Yeah, no, it was Dead Zone. Dark Estral, Sepia Tones EP.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Right, so this one that we've been talking over, actually, this is your remix of Comics' Japanese electronics track that was on their... The original was on their album that came out last year.
Yeah.
Was it last year?
Yeah, their album was last year, I think, beginning of last year.
What's going on with this?
Well, they've got a really cool project going on at the minute, which is their album. They're getting every track off the album remixed by like other artists throughout like many genres of electronic music, like techno and so on and so forth. And they asked us to do one, and we asked to do this one, and we were quite happy with the result, and so was everyone else. So we just put our own spin on it, you know.
Cool.
And as far as I know, it's going to be out later this year when when the rest of the remixes come in and they've got it all tied up.
Wicked. How's the DJing going for you at the moment? Because I know you've been taking some bookings.
Yeah, I've been getting out and about and I've been really enjoying it. Dame's got his first gig in March, and we're schooling him up in the studio on the decks, and that's coming on well. And from there on in, we're just ready to go. So whoever wants to book us, just hit us
Wicked.
up.
So are you going to be going out and doing gigs separately or playing back to back most of the time?
Separately and back to back. Yeah, it'd just be a mix of, sometimes it's feasible to have both of us go places, sometimes it isn't. So,
Sure. So Damon, I know a little while ago you were talking about maybe doing an Ableton set. Have you still got any plans to do that?
I think that's something we still want to do. I think we all still want to do. But at the moment, just first things first, focus on the DJ and get good, used to that. And slowly, maybe later in this year, start doing an Ableton thing.
Okay.
Get some MIDI controllers out, maybe a bit of hardware on stage. Who knows?
Have some fun. We've got some plans to do the live thing as it's called. So.
Yeah, later this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know you guys, you still use a lot of hardware in the studio, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. Lots of hardware. I mean, we just... I think it's more of a fetish than anything else for like vintage synthesizers, compressors, EQs and stuff. It's and plus, we don't necessarily want to be all about such a clinical sound. We like the sound that we get. We like the organic raw and grittiness in it. Yeah. So
I think a lot of the time I still prefer the analog sound. I mean, so many people that used to use it that switched over to like using Max and Logic and 100% software. Yeah. They kind of got their sound back, but not 100% as good as it used to be.
No, that's it.
I don't know. I just prefer when you can hear a bit of dirt and grit and just other stuff that's going on in the tune.
Us too, and I mean, it's like I don't know, we've embraced software, you know, completely. It's just like if you can get a good balance between the two, I think you're going to do all right, you know. But like I say, everyone works differently, and whatever works for an individual is cool, you know. But that's what works for us. So.
All right. Right, I wanted to ask you actually, the last probably year or so, I think your productions and where you've garnered a lot of interest over the last year and a half especially, it's kind of caused a shift in other people's production as well. I mean, just talking from personal experience, a lot of tunes that I've been getting sent have kind of got the instrumental sounds to them, or people going back to more like broken beat patterns and stuff like that. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like you've influenced people somewhat?
Yeah, only up until recently that become apparent, because it's like you don't really notice it. I think it takes a certain amount of time before it actually becomes noticeable to us, isn't it, Dane? You know, but you know, the instrumental sound, what is that? You know, just using drum machines or this or that. But at the end of the day, it's like people, it's great that they're inspired by music and stuff, but you know, where we're at, no one's ever going to be in our headspace, because that's just an impossible thing. So
no doubt.
It's just we're not worried about anything like that, but at the same time we're really pleased to have all these other artists and producers, like two in particular, Oak and Bop. You know, they're really coming through with some interesting bits and bobs. And, you know, that's just a couple, but we're getting enough tunes through where I can go out and play a really interesting set, still keep the crowd churning, and just be playing, keep futuristic business, I'll tell you. Yeah. I think drum and bass is in a good place at the minute. I can see it pushing forward into a place where, you know, exactly, that's it. People outside of drum and bass start listening to it and just start appreciating it and respecting it again. And there's some wicked music coming through to back that up. So
cool. Right, so we're going to go into another one now.
Yeah.
Hunter. This one is out on the DAP Music 2 compilation CD.
You're on solo, yeah. I think this is getting a 7-inch limited press. So Marcus tells me.
Okay.
So watch out for that.
Mr. Tinternet, Marcus Intellects.
Easy Marcus.
ST Files of the Solar Crew. It's Flight, the next chapter. We're live on Pyro. Having a little chit chat with Instrumental.
Keep it Pyro.
Chapter, we're live on Pyro here in the studio with Instrumental. Okay, so Damon, I want to go back to and touch on what Al was just talking about, saying that he thinks drum and bass is in a pretty good place at the moment. Yeah. Which other artists are you rating at the moment? You've mentioned Bop and Oak.
There's quite a few. Consequence. Obviously D-Bridge, yeah.
Yeah, who is this Consequence? I'm sure it was Rico that sent me a couple of tunes. One was, they were like kind of really deep, dark dubstep tempo.
Yeah, quite organic.
Yeah. I think he's from New Zealand, is that right? Yeah, I think he's from New Zealand and he's coming through with quite a flurry of tracks at the minute. And,
okay.
Yeah, I've got a few things on a lowdown. It's unreal. But yeah, I got David saying shh. But no, he's got some really cool stuff. I think I played about 4 or 5 of his tracks in Moscow at the weekend, and
excellent.
Yeah, they're coming through. He's got like, I don't know. He's got a little burial thing going on sometimes. Other times it's just more dubstep. But it's interesting what he's doing, definitely.
So, I was listening today to your podcast.
Oh, yeah. Did you like it?
I did. There were some really nice tracks on there. And it sounded like there was a couple of almost remixes in there. Were they like exclusives, or was that just you guys layering tracks?
No, there are a couple of things, sort of, we call them teasers, just kind of mixed into the other tracks. There's what you're hearing here, Thugtronica.
Yeah.
We did another mix of this. This is coming out on Exit now, by the way. Both versions. There's this version and then there's a slower, sort of like half-step version. And yeah, that was on there. And like I say, there was a couple of, they weren't remixes, but a couple of things on there that... Sneaky teasers, yeah.
Okay. So is that going to be a regular thing that you guys are doing?
Yeah, once a month, the Autonomic podcast. And, to back that up, later in the year, we want to start a club night under the same name, Club Autonomic.
Okay.
Can't say too much about that in a minute because we're in discussions with certain people as to where we're going to do it.
Right.
But we've got some exciting places lined up, and basically what we want that night to be about is versatility, the diversity, just sort of anything goes, good electronic music with the heartbeat of drum and bass, I guess. Yeah.
Cool. So that's going to be you guys working alongside D-Bridge.
Yeah, Instrumental and D-Bridge will be residents, and we'll have a guest each month as well.
Wicked.
But, hopefully that'll be happening sooner rather than later, but like I say, we're just waiting on a phone call basically at the minute.
Yeah. Well, it sounds good to me. I'm crying out for more club nights to go to that play like a range of different tempos all in one night.
Yeah, well, what you were speaking about Medium earlier, I've been to a couple of the Medium nights, and just like the way they've done it a couple of times. They had comics warming up on techno, moved into Pangea, bit of dubstep, and then ended up on D-Bridge. I think that was the last night they did.
Yeah.
And it just really worked for me, and by the look of it, everyone else in the club. So, we want to just bring all these different genres in under one roof and just, let everyone feel the love and just enjoy the music. Because it's rare now, people are so sort of like single track minded about what they're going out to, but we want to get a diverse crowd in.
Wicked. That sounds great.
I'm sure you'll be coming down to play for us, Nat, yeah?
Yes, I would love that.
Okay, alright.
Alright, so once again, this one is Thugtronic, forthcoming on Exit Records. Shout to D-Bridge and Amy. Twitter tells me they're in Bristol and the West Country at the moment.
Yeah, you see his Facebook updates.
Well, he must have it linked up to his Twitter page. I think he must have it linked.
His iPhone application's just letting me know he's in he's in a mud bath, and then he's on a rooftop jacuzzi, and then he's ringing me up earlier having a go at me about have I done this and that yet. So from a jacuzzi, you know. Big up, Darren.
confusion, government, control, crime, money, panic, terror, lies, confusion, government, control, crime, money, panic, terror, lies, confusion, government, control, crime, money, panic, terror. London, no future. No future. London, no future. London, no future.
This is Simon Baseline Smith, and you're listening to the Big Cat Flight.
Pyro Radio. Pyro Radio. Lies, confusion, government, control, crime, money, panic, terror. Lies, confusion, government, control, crime, money, panic, terror. Lies. PyroRadio.com. Control, crime, money, panic, terror. Lies, confusion, government, control, crime, money, panic, terror. London. No
Instrumental and Flights live on Pyro.
future.
So, fellas,
Yes.
no future. Do you think London really has no future?
I think the tune was just written as a sign of the times.
Yeah.
As we all know, the credit crunch and all that business. So, a little bit depressing. I don't know. It don't look good though, does it?
Well, it's real at the end of the day. so-
Exactly. It's relevant to what we're all at right now. So, that was the inspiration behind it.
Okay, well, it's a wicked tune. I've been loving this one, playing it out as well.
Great.
This one is forthcoming on Non Plus too, right?
Yeah.
At some point?
This is going to be on Non Plus 001 on the other side of D Bridges Wonder Where. Yeah, Wonder Where. I've got another tune called Wonder Why, and I keep getting it mixed up. But yeah, D Bridges Wonder Where, yeah. Which we're hoping should be launched. I guess we're looking at about April now, so not too long for everybody to wait.
That's a nice 12. Very nice.
Thank you. Yeah.
Are you going to be doing digital downloads as well with Non Plus?
Not straight away, but you know, in the future, yeah. I know people are screaming for the Dark Estral digital at the minute, but yeah, it's coming. But that's not my record label, and it's not for me to say when it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, but it is coming, people.
And any plans to get an album together?
Yeah. Yes. We're doing everything we're doing in the studio at the minute is sort of half related to an album project.
Right.
There's loads of sketches, lots of stuff lying around. It'd be great to have one completed by the end of the year. I very much doubt there'll be one out by the end of the year, but you never know. You know, sometimes you get in a real flurry and everything just comes together. So.
Well, you've got to take things as they come as well. I mean, you can't try and force one out, but I mean, you've got plenty of material floating around at the moment, and even the down-tempo stuff that you've been writing.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Really good. So
there's a lot more stuff that we've got that no one's heard that we're really buzzing about.
Yes, I was going to say, I was hoping you were going to bring some fresh tunes exclusive for Flighty.
Oh, Natalie, I'm sorry. Listen, can we come back another time, and I promise we'll bring a whole bunch. Oh my God.
I'll see. Well, I'm not on as frequently as I used to be, so unless I up my radio output.
Well, I'll just have to send you a load of new tunes for you to play them, won't I?
Wicked. Right, I'm going to do a few shouts. Shouts to Lyndon Nibbers, out to Sinead in Toronto. That's coming from Joshua. Shout to Kelly, out to System. Got a big up Sketchy B. If you've just joined us, this is Flight, and the next chapter I'm live in the Pyro studio with Instrumental. You've missed some cracking tunes, but don't worry, the show's going to be archived. The audio and track list will be up online tomorrow. So yeah, we're going to leave you with this one. This is Instrumental and D-Bridge. Another track from the Sepia Tones EP due out on Dark Estral next month. This is Translucent.
pyroradio.com.
This is Shy Fix, and you're tuned to DJ Flight, the next chapter.
Instrumental and D-Bridge, forthcoming Darkestral business. Lovely tune. This reminds me of like the Alps on a bright sunshiny day. There's loads of snow and the sun glistening off it.
Yeah, it's quite a good vision of it. Yeah, for us it's mine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Warm,
Bit
breezy
of Miami
night.
Vice. Don Johnson in his espadrilles.
Hell yeah.
Right, so where can people catch you playing soon? Where are your next gigs?
Next gig's in 2 weeks on Valentine's Day. Well, I'm going to be in Leipzig. Is it in Germany?
Yeah, East Germany.
East Germany, yeah. I'm going over there with Breakage. And then after that, there's a couple of things in March. I know there's one in Brixton, Plan B. I'm sorry to the promoter, I can't remember the name of the night. But you're there with me, aren't you, Natalie?
Yes, I'm there. I have no info on what night it is either, I'm afraid.
Oh, God.
I was just told I was booked.
Going to be in that man's bad books. But
That's
and also,
the 19th of March, that is, at Plan B in Brixton.
Yeah. I think March there's going to be Switzerland as well. But just, yeah, one in Bournemouth in March as well. But like, check the MySpace page because all the dates will be up on there.
Which is?
www.myspace.com/instrumentaluk. That's one word.
And that's INSTRAMENTAL.
That's right.
Instrumental.
Strap.
Anything else you want to say before I kick you out?
Kick me out, yeah. No, not a lot. Just for everyone, just want to say thanks for everybody for downloading the podcast, and I hope everyone's enjoying it. Remember what I said about the club nights. Keep your ears peeled for that.
Yeah.
I want to shout out my girlfriend Lulu, my daughter Callie, my mum and dad, and I'll let Damon do his little bit now.
Yeah, just shout out to everyone that enjoyed the first podcast, and we're getting on the second one for February very soon, so just keep your eyes peeled for the second one.
Wicked. Because there is... sorry, go on.
Didn't want to leave anyone else. I've got to say hello to D-Bridge, yes, and Rico, Darkestral, yes, thank you.
Cool, done and done. Yeah, I was going to say, there is a web page for the podcast already. Are you going to be adding any material soon?
Yeah, the podcast is going to be once a month. That page is strictly just to be about the podcast,
Right,
and the podcast is also available on iTunes now as well. All up and running, all good.
So search for Autonomic.
Yeah, Autonomic podcast.
Wicked. Well, thanks for coming in, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure, as always.
Yeah, thanks.
Same.
Yeah, that's it. Did I see you at Swerve last week, actually, Damon? Were you there?
Yeah, I did see you peer through the crowd. I was on a sober one. Well,
Really?
I just had a tooth out and all that, but I
Okay.
had a few drinks, but I was on a sober one compared to it.
Okay.
Keep an eye on me.
Keep an eye on Al. playing
I
up.
was most definitely not sober.
Yeah,
I managed to get drunk
See
and
you
not
come
spend
staggering
one
through the
penny.
crowd.
Yeah, I remember you crawling up the stairs about 3 in the morning. I bet you don't remember seeing me, but whatever.
Well, I saw you earlier in the night. You very kindly brought me a drink.
That might have been the one that toppled you over.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, in shapes on the dance floor.
Yeah, anyway, it was a wicked night at the last Swerve ever at the end last week, Wednesday.
Great night, yeah, really good.
Shout out to Fabio, Sarah, Sarah Libretto, all the end crew. So yeah, thanks guys.
No problem.
Thanks for having us once again, and thanks to all the listeners.
Moving into this one, this is by Oak, who the instrumental lads were just talking about a short while ago. He hails from Russia, St. Petersburg, I think. This one is called Bedroom Community.